How's it going, everybody? So, we see another guy who's disturbing the people of Japan, and it's a shame. But I want to get people's that same energy for this guy. So the guy is known as Suspendas. Apparently, he's emulating this other YouTuber named Ice Poseidon. I don't really know the guy. I'm probably going to just check out some of his videos and see what he does. But again, told you guys this wasn't a black thing because it's not. But I will say it's indicative of our problematic streamer culture, especially abroad. Now, I seen this video reference from Penguin Zero or Charlie or Moist Critical, whatever you want to call him, as he covers it. And the guy's blasting his music. And if you know about Japan and their trains, they love to have their solitude and their quiet. So the guy's blasting his music. And I know a pinch of Japanese, so I hear a little bit. So there's a guy right next to him, and he says, urusei. And this just means noisy, or another word for, hey, be quiet, shut up, you know. And the guy's just like, just in his lost streamer world. And apparently, my bad, he's also from Kick. I don't know if that matters, but the guy's out here just in his own world. And then he flips out because a guy tries to forcibly take his turn his stuff off or take it, I don't know, but he's essentially ignoring the customs of the people of Japan. Again, if you've seen my previous content, I don't want people to sit here and make black a bad thing. And like I said, stop Asian hate. So I'm not a fan of people bullying other cultures, especially Asian culture. And black people, we love Japan, love Asian cultures. Just want people to just stop making it about a black thing and make it more so about these streamer people who cause trouble abroad. He gets up and flees and goes to a nearby corner, and the train is constantly moving. And so there's a guy who's Japanese, I believe, and he speaks English, and he talks to him. He says, hey, yo, I'm gonna need you to stop. And he says, speak English and stuff like that. And he's trying to talk with this other guy. It's kind of I can't say it's annoying, but it is kind of annoying to me. And it's just me speaking as a Westerner, that the faster they nip this foolish streamer behavior in the bud, the faster they'll stop doing it. And there's this guy, I'm forgetting his name. Is it Danny Wong? I'm forgetting his name, but he was pretty much, he came to the same conclusion, and I think that's kind of close, but I don't think it's I don't think it should be the personal onus for people. I think it should be a maybe stricter tourist thing, where to get these streamers to discourage them to stop this behavior, because for some reason I just don't understand why they think it's okay to do. And you see a lot of just, one of the things I'm noticing is that people take advantage of the culture, the non-confrontational culture in Japan. And they just seem to have a sense of entitlement in the things they do. And so, continuing the story, the guy finally gets off. He talks to some guy, and I guess they try to get him to understand, like, hey, you need to stop doing this. And he's just playing on his ignorance, and I don't want to make it to be a Western thing, because again, many of us, even outside of black culture, we love the people of Japan, love the culture of Japan, like the media that they bring out. Elden Ring was amazing, but it's not to be an excuse for bad behavior, because bad behavior is bad behavior regardless if you're a Western or you're Eastern or Japanese or whatever you want to call it. Bad behavior is bad behavior. You need to nip that in the bud. So I guess at the end, he shakes hands with the guy, but I'm kind of just tired of just these guys just causing a ruckus, causing trouble just to begin with. This stuff is just not indicative of them changing. But it does show that they fold under the pressure. Just stop bothering these people. They're not bothering you. They're not trying to give you a hard time, and you're going to their country. Like I say, this is that when you go to somebody's country, you're essentially going into their house, And so when you go into their house, it's house rules. So you have to follow their house rules, and you're a guest. When you come into a different culture, you're a guest. So you have to be on your best behavior. If you're not, would they invite you over again? Same ideas with foreigners who enter a different space that's not their home. You know, you need to be in your best behavior, and there's plenty of people who do. But yeah, just gotta stop doing this. And again, like I've said in the very beginning, if you're gonna sit here and use this singular incident to bash an entire wave of people, keep that same energy so you can see how irrational that is. But that's why I say it's streamer culture, regardless of the race, whatever your preconceived biases are. It's a streamer culture. You know, this is just weird feeding the algorithm that any publicity is good publicity. It just needs to stop. You know, there's plenty of other ways you can boost the algorithm and get the attention you need that's not disruptive of Japanese people and the Japanese culture. You know, there's far better ways to do that. People love Japan, so why not just show Japanese food or show some sort of shrine or something, you know, with respect to the rules over there in that shrine. You guys just gotta stop doing that. Like, it's not cool. I don't care what your online friends say. They're in the safety of their own homes. They're in the safety of wherever they're at, while you sit here and act like a clown for their amusement. It's a shame. I mean, that should be very telling to you if somebody needs you to do something reckless while they're in the safety of their own home. They're not your friends, apparently, obviously. You know, they're not people who you should be able to confide in and put your trust in. Because when you get locked up, if you get locked up because you decide to be a nuisance and a problem in that country, they're not bailing you out. They're not helping you. You know, if you get a sentence in that country, they're not gonna fight on the Supreme Court to get you out of here. They're just gonna be like, oh, LOL, that was crazy, and go to their next streamer. So we need to stop this consumerist mindset of just, I need to get clicks and attention and views. You just need to hop outside that world for a good minute. And what I'm doing helpful to the people around me. More bees use honey than vinegar. So help these people. You know, see what you can do for the people of Japan or wherever you're visiting. You know, how can you be a blessing than a hindrance? You know, help these folks, man. Y'all need love out here. Stop being a nuisance.
You will not respect Thai people. You have to say sorry and by writing now.
Okay, we'll write it down.
I'm sorry.
You will have to write a letter now.
Okay, we
I would like to have all your passport now.
We're just trying to have fun.
It's not fun.